history lesson from California. I believe it's fall of 2016, since we're entering the since we just entered September, right? Well, I'm expecting this to be possibly viewed from the year 2099, and the reason I say that year is I remember some comic books from X-Men 2099, Spider-Man 2099, another Hulk 2099, and that year always stood out to me because I don't think that by age, I don't think I would make it. That would make me over 100 years old. So we'll see how things go. And I think history books are too politically correct. During the Great Depression, right before that, we had the Roaring Twenties here, and we can already see some video, some film, and photos, and some written words about with the flappers, the dancing, and all the good times, the strength of the stock market. But I don't think it got so much into depth with people's greed, people's lust for more money, more power, the accumulation of things. And it's in this year 2016, I believe we're repeating the same thing. You're no longer cool for school if one day you want to become a neurosurgeon, a space engineer, a car mechanic, even a garbage man, which they deserve a raise, because that's one shitty job that I really do not want to do, and we need them. We need someone to collect all the waste that we keep on creating from because of our consumption. And some way, somehow, I've ended up, through various conditioning by either positive or negative role models, my curiosity about the world. I'm still trying to clear up my history on how I ended up choosing to create art prints. I don't think there's one exact thing that put me on this journey, but now to the history, the history lesson. Well, currently we have our demon. Our lady demon in charge here. Hillary Clinton, who's trying to run for power, trying to run to become president of the United States. And it's between her and Donald Trump. just from my perspective, I'm amazed to see someone who had this technology called Blackberries. They were a sort of a telephone, cellular mobile device before the Android and before the iPhone. Blackberries were the ones with handheld mobile devices that had a built-in already physical, tangible keyboards on them. And Hillary Clinton connected 13 of them to her unsecured email server as a Secretary of State. And I think, as far as I know, I think there's two of them, two Blackberries that were destroyed with hammers, and that the rest are unaccounted for. And of course, from the future, I don't know what wars we would have been through, whether the terrorists have actually won with their psychological warfare, or if Christianity finally stood up and took care of business. And I think right now it's the point where our current scumbag, Obama, who's reluctant to call the problem Islam. And they're the ones that around this time they've been committed a terrorist attack in San Bernardino, California. They shot up 50 homosexuals, well, 50 bodies, 50 people murdered in Orlando, Florida, at the Pulse nightclub. And the original propaganda was that he was simply a closet homosexual, fighting with his identity. The Brussels bombings, the Paris shootings at a concert, the Nice shootings in France again. And throughout various parts of corrupt Africa also. Is that the name Boko Haram? Kidnapped, I want to say 500 girls. And, then again, that's all. What do we care about them? They're only the people that mine our diamonds, mine our gold, mine other metals out of the ground for us, for our luxuries. What do we care if simply slave labor gets captured? There's more of them to replace them. One could say you don't have to say it like that. You don't. Their lives matter also. You see it making some stupid ass video onto, look guys, I'm eating popcorn here at the favorite local popcorn spot. Having a taco here at the favorite taco spot here in Los Angeles. Look at us. We're gonna party. We're gonna drink. Let's keep up with this celebrity news. What are they wearing? I heard that they have a problem with this other entertainer. My God. At least by acknowledging the stupidity going around the world, I think eventually we'll get sick of it. We'll be like, you know what? Fuck this. We need to rule these fucking barbaric individuals or this barbaric cult with an iron fist. I don't know if any sort of radical Muslim has already gotten a hold of. I believe what they need is 3 kilograms of highly rich uranium to create mayhem somewhere in the name of filthy Allah. Because I believe it's twice a year, on average twice a year, along the Russian and border, along with Georgia, that there are at least 2 shipments of people trying to export, leave Russia with highly enriched uranium. And it's only a matter of time before someone gets caught. Someone is successful with the delivery of such a dangerous, you could almost say apocalyptic material. And in America, you know what doesn't make sense is that supposedly Hillary Clinton is leading in the polls, but you look at the YouTube videos that the Facebook likes on their fan pages, on their own pages, on their speeches, and you see Trump clearly, or even commentary on the filthy CNN network, otherwise known as the Clinton News Network. Even commentary on stories about Hillary have huge downvotes. Comments like, she's dying, the bitch is dying, the witch is dying. Why doesn't the bitch croak already? She's choking on her own bullshit. Go to bed, go take a nap. She's croaking. She will not make it to the debates. So a 3-hour-long debate, she won't hack it. She won't make it. I wonder if in the future, the stupid celebrities, the actors, many worthless actors, because again, they're acting, they're not doing, they're acting, are still a distraction. All these celebrities, pampered celebrities, are still have maintained gossip websites and power. What sort of music will there be? If it will be shittier, because there's less stuff that I listen to. There's less stuff that I listen to that there's less stuff that's there's less stuff that's more recent that I listen to. I think from here, if you want to hear what rap is, I believe you should listen to Tupac. If you want to hear the stories of, I want to say the hood, it's called the urban lifestyle. Tupac will give you some great insight. Yes, he rapped about bitches and fucking and what's it called? The same hoe. What's it called? Every other city we go, every other video, we see the same hoe. It song's called All About You. But then you have a cool beat about Dear Mama, just I think it's a great mother song, great. Then this time we had also another wingless demon known as Justin Bieber. What the hell is that? Made in Canada, right? That bastard. But raised by American slang to be labeled music. Was another Democratic presidential nominee known as Bernie Sanders, and I'll tell you what, that this guy was leading the polls as to if he would have faced Donald Trump, that he would have won easily, actually. But Hillary Clinton and Wasserman Schultz, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, I believe was her filthy name, helped create propaganda to make him seem unelectable as an atheist or a liar or painted a supposed bad picture of him. But impressive guy. I voted for him in California. I am sick in the head because I'm a registered Democrat. And I hate socialism, which Bernie Sanders wants. But one thing that I hate even more is corruption. And the Clinton Foundation is a superb example of that. Superb. It was, as of the fall of 2016, there are no criminal charges on anyone having to deal with the Clinton Foundation of money laundering, influence on any sort of government, U.S. or otherwise. believe that the unemployment rates are wrong. A person that I believe states accurate numbers of the unemployment rate is Peter Schiff with his guess estimates. Man, on this guy, his dad too was an honorable man. It's a bit sad that, a bit sad that the current state of America, you know, we can't, because we have running water, electricity, shelter, jobs, and most importantly the internet, entertainment, and some way somehow we're led into believing bullshit by politicians that are out of touch millionaires, man. People that wouldn't dare go to your favorite restaurant, your favorite cafe, just to go hang out. I don't see them going to the bowling alley and you know, with the people. Simply just want our votes. And I wonder how much longer we have put up with that. How many more of us have actually shared our feelings either by a YouTube video, an open discussion during dinner amongst friends and family, or with by voting, or by all of it or other ways. Fukushima happened a few years back, the tsunami, the earthquake, followed by a tsunami in Japan. That hasn't been cleaned up yet. As far as I know, has not been cleaned up yet. It is not under control. It's still polluting the ocean. I wonder if by the year 2089 Elon Musk has put Uber, Lyft, and Sidecar out of business. Those are ride-sharing applications, apps. I wonder if Elon Musk did it with his Tesla cars. Instead of just having cars that come and pick you up that are already on the road. I wonder if his solar city has actually expanded and taken away a lot of taken away the piggyback of the Saudis. I wonder if the Saudis still have oil. That's what makes them so so lethal to spread their filthy Quran. We have to be careful if I don't say filthy Quran. If the Islam has one, they probably behead you for watching this video or sharing it or something like that. But yeah, it's a shame that the world is fucked up because of us, because of the actions from our time. But for example, to take away the some of the money, power, and wealth from the Saudis, we would need to consume less oil for our vehicles. But rarely do I find an American who says, you know what, that's true, you know, it's true that if we consume less, it'll be less money for those assholes. So, you know, they'll just walk down the street to the grocery store. Or, you know, instead of going out to the movies and buying bullshit wardrobe for our closets, I think I'll just mow the lawn. I think I'll just read a book. Physical paper book. But no, we gotta go to the beach. We got to spend so that we keep on, so that we keep being attached to our Saudi tit of oil. And I'd mentioned it to people many times, that, or throw your trash away, put it in the fucking bin, put it in the trash can. And I wonder, here's one thing that gets me a bit emotional when speaking about it. Spoke about this actually the other day with a friend of mine about having kids, how it's such a huge, underrated, and critical responsibility. And I'll say that it's underrated because I think many people simply just want to have kids. And you know what? Our take it as a we've got our jobs, we've got some money coming in. Let's just have a kid and we'll adapt. We'll see how that works. And the flaw with that is, could you imagine, which happens a lot, this scenario? Oh shit, we can't afford the kid. Fuck, I've got to get a job, and you should get a job too. Well, who's gonna take care of the kid? We'll figure it out. Well, you work nights, I work evenings. And I think somehow, that way, the kid loses a parent. And you could say, well, you know what, they're both still together, and they're both still together, so he's okay. Instead of parents saying, And you know what? No more Starbucks. That's a coffee chain. I wonder if it's a church by now. No more Starbucks, no more coffee, no more toxic McDonald's. We're all gonna eat tuna and crackers so that we could buy a home with a front yard and a backyard in an area that doesn't have a bunch of ratchet people, a bunch of disgusting litterbug Muslims with Bronze Age violent beliefs. Violent, closed-minded, sexist, hateful beliefs. Violent, hateful beliefs. Yeah, we should, yeah, perhaps really, I believe, take that into account. Not many parents take that into account.